King will lead Remembrance Day service at Cenotaph with wreaths laid by members of the royal family and senior politicians after 126 pro-Palestine and right-wing counter-protesters were arrested during March on Armistice Day. Greetings from the Royal Family Channel. A Remembrance Sunday will be led by King Charles at the Cenotaph, a few hours after over 100 people were taken into custody during demonstrations in London. Leading politicians and members of the royal family will lay wreaths at the foot of the War Memorial, and the King will preside at today's commemorations of the end of World War I. There will be a 2-minute silence at 11 a.m., followed by a march past the cenotaph by some 10,000 veterans and 800 active military personnel. It follows the announcement on Saturday that the Metropolitan Police reported making 126 arrests as far-right organizations assembled to defend the cenotaph against a significant pro-Palestine march. While obstructing a group of mostly far-right football hooligans from reaching the cenotaph, 9 officers were hurt by rocks, cans, and metal fences. Just after 10 a.m., fights broke out as police tried to disperse a group of protesters moving along Embankment towards Whitehall, the site of the cenotaph, while holding St. George's flags. The mob broke past the police barricade while screaming "England till I die," with some of them yelling "Let's have them," as police struck them with batons. Chinatown saw further altercations between counter-protesters and police, during which the latter were yelled at, "You're not English anymore." The unpleasant actions on Armistice Day, according to Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, utterly disrespect the memory-raising spirit. He promised to make Met Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley accountable for handling the riots, and he will meet with him. Images of opposing protest groups fighting in Trafalgar Square included a counter-demonstrator brandishing a stick as Michael Gove was harassed by pro-Palestinian demonstrators yelling "Shame on you" as he attempted to exit Victoria Station. Thank you. Please share my video. I denounce the violent, completely intolerable scenes we have witnessed today from the EDL, English Defense League, and associated groups and Hamas sympathizers attending the National March for Palestine. Mr. Sunak stated in a statement, "The vile deeds of a small percentage of individuals threaten those who have opted for nonviolent means of expressing their opinions. That is true for EDL thugs attacking police officers and trespassing on the cenotaph, and it is true for those singing anti-Semitic chants and brandishing pro-Hamas signs and clothing on today's protest," he said, adding that their actions not defend the honor of our armed forces, but utterly disrespect them. All criminality must be met with the full and swift force of the law, Mr. Sunak stated, adding that he will be meeting with the head of the handled. "That is what I expect of them, and that is what I told the Commissioner of the Met Police on Wednesday." A number of well-known royals joined an emotional King Charles last night at the Royal Albert Hall for a special festival of memory when sculptures of his late parents, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, were revealed. As part of the Royal Albert Hall's 150th anniversary celebration, life-sized bronze artworks honoring the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh's devotion to the facility were placed. At the Royal British Legion's Festival of Remembrance, Charles was accompanied by Queen Camilla, the Prince and Princess of Wales, and Kate, who was wearing one of the late Queen's pearl necklaces. There were also the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, the Duke of Kent, the Princess Royal and Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, and the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. Charles could be seen waving to the crowded hall as they took their seats. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer and his wife Lady Victoria were seated in a separate box to the right of the royals, while Mr. Sunak and his wife Akshata Murty watched the ceremony from a box to the left of the royals. During the ceremony, Camilla unveiled the Prince Philip bust and the King unveiled the statue of his late mother. Before they first displayed the statues, Charles and Camilla shook hands with 2 men when they arrived. Following a 3 countdown, Camilla unfurled a golden rope, revealing the bronze figure of Prince Philip behind red velvet drapes. Following suit, Charles unveiled the statue of Queen Elizabeth II, his late mother, who passed away in September 2022. This week saw the unveiling of artwork featuring Queen Victoria and her spouse, Prince Albert, at the Royal Albert Hall. The artist Poppy Field's sculptures complete the structure by occupying the niches of the South Porch, which was constructed in 2003, and the North Porch, which has been vacant since 1871. Throughout the event, Charles and Camilla were spotted clapping, particularly when the Chelsea pensioners arrived. Claire Balding, host of the annual Royal British Legion event, said that the memories and tributes we leave behind for the servicemen and women who have sacrificed their lives keep them alive. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Performers included music artist Callum Scott, tenor Alfie Boe, who sang Bring Him Home, Chelsea pensioner Colin Thackeray, and British soul singer Micah Paris. Leading a memorial service for soldiers who died in the longest military battle of World War II, the Battle of the Atlantic, was Princess Royal.